While becoming a National Board Certified teacher automatically qualifies a teacher for a designation of recognized, the Texas Education Agency allows districts to determine what measures to include in the issuance of local designations of recognized, exemplary, or masters. Royse City ISD will utilize T-test evaluations for 40% of this determination. Think of improvement needed as a 1, proficient as a 3, and distinguished as a 5 when looking at this chart. For the purposes of TIA, the district will only be using domains 2 and 3 from your local observations to determine these scores. The ranges for the scores were established by TEA. You will also note that the proficient in all dimensions of domain 2 and 3 for T-test will be a minimum requirement to earn a designation for TIA. Campus administrators have worked to align practices for evaluations to ensure greater consistency and fairness for teachers. For the student growth component, our local TIA task force and district leadership reviewed various options that exist in an effort to highlight and reward teachers who are already doing an excellent job. Student growth will account for 60% of an eligible teacher's overall score. Royse City ISD will use these third-party assessment tools to determine student growth using a pre-test, post-test model. Growth is something that isn't dependent on a student quote-unquote passing a test, but rather it truly matters whether or not the student has grown over the course of the year. As a district, we carefully considered many different factors before we landed on the list of assessments that would be used for the TIA. To be eligible for a TIA designation, teachers must earn a minimum of 55% student growth outcome. The minimum requirement for both student growth and teacher observation must be met in order to qualify to earn a designation.